Hey you guys, what's up? It's Anime Blaze coming to you with another video, that is right. And there has been some news that has been going on as far as anime releases that, I'm pretty hyped for. I'm really ecstatic for. Me and a lot of other people, for as far as anime oldies have gone. So if you guys have been following me on, social media, not just Facebook and Twitter, but my YouTube channel, if you guys have been following me for a while, I've pretty much anime that you guys know that I'm really into are things by Shiro Masamune, like Ghost in the Shell and Appleseed, different things like that. And then, some of the older stuff by Leiji Matsumoto, a guy who is really well known for, I guess, the space opera of, the different things that he's created. So, one of the things that caught my attention, I found out a couple of days ago, was that the anime company Discotek, which seems to almost specialize in bringing back older anime shows, different things like that, they've announced that they're not only releasing, they've already announced that they've got Arcadia of My Youth in the works, which is, a Captain Harlock movie, re-releasing that, but on Blu-ray. But they've announced that they have some other titles that have been I think they've already been released at, earlier on in, in the past, but they're being re-released, for, I guess, either this current generation or just to give people another chance to be able to view them. One of those series was Gun Frontier, and this was a series that I had been watching on Hulu a long time ago, and it tells the story, I think the bridge and the gap in the Captain Harlock story that might have been told, maybe not told but not told, I don't know, it depends on which series you're looking at, but it pretty much tells the whole aspect of Captain Harlock and Toshiro Oyama teaming up and going through like this wild western kind of thing on another planet. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Emerald even had her own thing on it as well. But it explores that whole adventure that they had, the whole buddy Midwestern cowboy kind of thing that they had. And I've been wanting to get that series for a good time, and I'm going to address that also with another series, which is also being re-released, Cosmo Warrior Zero, which, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a combination of a lot of different series that have been done by Leiji Matsumoto. So things like Captain Harlock, Emeraldus, and I think even more, I think a few other series as well. Those are the main ones that I know. It's combining like a bunch of different stuff that he's done in the past. And I think maybe even Space Battleship Yamato. I'm not exactly sure. Don't quote me on that, but I do know that he's combining a bunch of different series together that we didn't exactly know about, and that we didn't know would be a thing. Although I do know that it's been specified and it's been stated that the Leijiverse is, the Leijiverse, aka all these different series that he's created, do take place in the same world, as far as I know, with Captain Harlock, Emeraldus, and Galaxy Express 39. So it'll be freaking awesome to see these two series brought back. And the reason I'm saying that, especially, and for me, and I don't know about anybody else, but the reason I'm pretty hyped for these two shows is because these shows have suffered from the syndrome of, have suffered the case of, hey, here's this really cool series for this old anime. We know that some people know about it, some people don't. So we go out hunting for the volumes, and, Volume 1 could be like $15, and Volume 2 could be like $40, or then $60, and the price starts varying and going out of control. So, it's kind of sucks that that's a thing, but, hey, we don't have to worry about it anymore. Come this December, they'll be re-released. And the last series that is being released by Discotek that is Leiji Matsumoto related is the OVA series for Galaxy Railways. Now, this anime, Galaxy Railways itself, is owned by Funimation, which I'm kind of surprised. I didn't expect that to be a thing, but hey, I guess they're trying to get, their Leiji Matsumoto fix on too. But yeah, that series is actually owned by Funimation right now, but the OVA is going to be released on Blu-ray by Discotek, and I think it's called A Letter from an abandoned planet, something like that. And I'm pretty hyped for this because I've always wanted to watch Galaxy Railways, but the problem is that the English dub, to me at least, the English dub is pretty bad. So, and I haven't actually gotten a chance to watch the show subtitled, so I'll probably get around to that. But it's going to be pretty epic. And as far as my knowledge goes on this series, from what I've been able to find out, is that it's not actually a continuation of the main Galaxy Express series from 1979 or 78. It's actually a continuation of the movies, and it's like, it's like it takes place within, you know, different episodes and, you know, different things like that. That it actually is a continuation in some areas of that. So that's pretty cool. I didn't know that, but I'm definitely hyped for it. And in my own opinion, this whole thing kind of, all this news from like Leiji Matsumoto, because people have been saying this for like the longest time. It's like, can we have some Leiji Matsumoto love? Can we have some Leiji Matsumoto releases for the United States and, you know, other places around the world? And it's pretty cool to see that they're coming through on that. Now, the anime that I want to see, you know, seeing as how this is a thing, you know, with these releases already being a thing, the anime that I want to see released by them that are Leiji Matsumoto related are, because they've already done like the Galaxy Express movies and everything, but the anime, you know, seeing as how this is a thing, it opens up the floodgates for other anime by Leiji Matsumoto, like Space Symphony Maytel, which, if you guys don't know, I've seen it, and it's actually pretty cool. I really like the series and everything like that. You know, it opens up for series for such as Space Symphony Maytel, the OVA for Queen Emeraldus, that has been, you know, I guess hyped up in price a little bit ever since the whole thing, and then Maytel Legend, you know, from the 90s, that sort of thing. I think that and Queen Emeraldus, as well as the never before seen in the United States Queen Millennia. And I especially want to see that movie because I know, if I'm not mistaken, I've done kind of some research on it, and from what people have told me as well, from what I've been able to tell, I really want to see Queen Millennia get an official release, because it's kind of, if I'm not mistaken, it tells like an in-between area, like maybe a prequel sequel between, you know, Galaxy Express 39, Maytel Legend, and Space Symphony Maytel. It takes place somewhere between all of that different stuff, and it would be really cool to actually own that and have that in my collection, to be able to say like, yo, Queen Millennia, been an anime that people have been looking for like the longest time, so I don't know whether it's going to be the anime series or the movie or anything like that, but I would really love to see that get a US release. So fingers crossed, you know, fingers crossed, maybe we'll get it, maybe, hopefully this opens up the doors for a lot of other things in the future. So, with that being said, this is the Anime Blaze signing off, saying never doubt your capabilities, because you never know what you might be able to do. And let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this news. Is it good news? Is it bad news? You know, what do you guys want to see from Discotek? Maybe other stuff, maybe more Leiji Matsumoto anime, that kind of thing. Let me know. And follow me on Facebook and Twitter so you guys can keep up with a lot of the different things that I talk about. Could be maybe random stuff, different anime related things, maybe something that you might not have known, that you might not have paid attention to. I may mind up posting it and talking about it, you know, on there and opening up the forum on there. So yeah, let me know. I'll catch you guys later in whatever it may be happening that I decide to do. Later.
Come and take a ride and step inside a young inspiring mind. Lyric genius like a snowflake, holding like no other kind. Bold italicized, I'm pro and going for that local grind. After global shine, evolving like the humankind. Moving faster than a speeding bullet, shooting through a riff in time. Music soothing, hella coolin', aloe vera metric rhymes. Slicing metrics exercise, that's my demons exercise. Testing for success, no less, now let me hear you testify. This is my expression of villainy, bring depression to enemies. Teach a lesson, no stressing, investing into my energy. Best of pester an idiot.